What's up guys, it's your boy Jay Abrams back for the latest episode. I'm gonna take you around the house to show you all the stuff that's been done. We've got some tile put in, as you can see behind me. We've got the floors put in. We've got our cabinets that have been ordered. Haven't been installed yet, but they're in. And we're gonna show you some cleanup that's been done around the property, including the exterior. So without further ado, let's go. Okay y'all, we are in the living room space. As you can see, the walls have been painted, came out pretty good, just a nice bright white finish. We have our floors put in. This is a laminate flooring. It is water resistant, not waterproof. Better on the price per square footage, and as long as you don't have any major spills or water that lasts for longer than 24 hours, you're good to go. Here's some cabinets that we got ordered. I went with the dark navy base, and then we're gonna have some upper white cabinets. Along this wall here, we're gonna have some shelves, so it's gonna have a nice modern feel. And then we're also gonna put in some chandeliers, just some hanging pendants. I think it's gonna look really good and kind of tie the space all together. If you look up at the ceiling here, we have our lights that have been installed. We need to get the ceiling fan in, and once that's done, this place is a wrap. Okay guys, we are now in the primary bedroom. As you can see, very similar to the living room. Floors are in, which is nice and great. Walls have been painted. Something that happened over since the last video, there was a window right here. If you guys remember, we closed off the window, got some new drywall in, painted it. Kept this one window here because even though it looks into the garage, very strange, if I were to remove this window, I would no longer be 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I would be 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, because for appraisal purposes, you're gonna need to have an egress, you need to have a closet, and you're gonna need to have a door, which technically defines a bedroom. So with that being said, here is the primary bath. As you guys can see, most of the tile has been put in. We went all the way up to the ceiling with it. I think it just gives it a more luxurious look. The floor is gonna be a black pentagon shaped tile. It's gonna be nice and simple. And then we're gonna cap it off with this really beautiful wallpaper print on this back wall here. So that kind of wraps up this bathroom space. Stay tuned next week for you're gonna see the pre-final, what it looks like when it's all said and done. Now, with that being said, on to the next room. Let me show you what it looks like. We are now in the guest bedroom. As you can see, very similar to the primary. The windows have been closed off, thank God, because they just look terrible. And we have a window already. So if you remember, I talked about you needing to have 3 specific conditions to be a bedroom. You need to have a window for egress. You need to have a door that you can close, and you need to have a closet. So because this window is here, it allowed me to close off these 2, completely unnecessary. If we swing on over, you can see here, we added some more trim along the edge for the AC. And the reason being is because the pipe that actually is being used as the drain that goes outside, it gets in the way of where a door would be placed. So we had to add some trim on the end here, just got it primed. We're gonna sand it, make it look nice and clean. And this room is just about wrapped once we put the door in, so stay tuned. We are now in the guest bathroom, and as you can see, all the tiles have been put in here as well, which is great. We have our floor in, which is very similar to what's gonna be put into the primary bedroom. So you can see it's a nice dark pentagon shape. It's a bit dirty right now, but once we clean it up, you'll see how dark the tile is. Looks really great. We're gonna have a wood vanity put in right here. The toilet's gonna go in. Possibly some wallpaper. I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna end up doing there, but overall, this bathroom is coming together pretty nice. We are now in the entry. So, as you can see here, I put down this star tile. I got this from Floor & Decor. It was a great price per square foot. I believe it's only maybe $4 and change, which is pretty solid. And yeah, I'm gonna get the light changed out. We're gonna put a chandelier in here, just to make this space feel a little ceremonial because it's the first one that you experience when you walk in. We are now in the laundry, so very similar to the entry. Ties all together, we have the tile in. We have our outlets put in, we just need the outlet plate covers put on. We need to get our water heater put in as well. Washer dryer is gonna be installed right here along with the sink and our fan. Other than that, the space is kind of done. Okay guys, we are in the office, which is for me probably my biggest transformation space, because as you remember, all these walls were hideous green. Now everything is white, it's bright, it feels much lighter. The lights have been put in, we need to get our fan installed, floors are in, and electrical's been put through as well. So you guys are gonna see in the next episode as it transforms to put some furniture in here, it's gonna really tie the space together. Okay, we are now outside where we have the back patio. If you guys remember, we had a trench cut out all through the center here. We've now filled it with concrete. We have started the demolition on what was once the step for where the door used to be located. We'll finish cutting this out. We'll re-stucco over it. It'll be like it never existed. In addition to that, you can see all the general cleanup that's been done out here. It looked like a mess. So now that the cleanup is partially complete, we'll finish sweeping, we'll get out here painted, and we'll have a nice new patio. We are now inside the garage, and as you guys can see, we got some plywood put in. So we do need to do a couple adjustments so everything lays nice and flat. And the main reason why is we want to get this garage looking as clean as possible. So the only way to truly maximize the dollar value past what it's going to appraise for is making things more marketable. So when it comes to marketability, the more exquisite, the nicer, the more finished you make a space feel, the more someone will be willing to pay you top dollar for it. And I've got proof to show it. This is the opposite side of the garage now. And the main reason why I wanted to show you is because if you guys remember, the windows that were closed off on the inside, on the back side, we have concrete. So we had to get building paper in there, we had to get metal, we had to get the stucco put in. Now that it's been finished, all we have to do is paint it and we'll have a nice finished garage wall. Well, y'all, that wraps up this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at jayabrams, JAYABRAMS, and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.